Happy Halloween. So today is officially October 31st, and today I'm filming my kind of like Halloween routine. Sort of. We're just gonna kind of go with the flow because honestly that's what we're doing anymore. And if my voice sounds funny, I am fighting, it's either a cold or allergies, I'm not quite sure, but I'm fighting off something, so that's why my voice sounds funky if it does. It sounds funky to me, so yeah. But I am currently editing the last video of October, which is amazing to me. That'll go up later this afternoon. And then I'm filming today, and the video that you see right now, that I'm filming right now, will go up tomorrow. But today is amazing. It looks like something out of Hocus Pocus. Just the sky, it's just, I love it. It can look like this all day, as long as the rain holds off. It is supposed to rain later today, and I'm hoping it doesn't, because it's supposed, according to the weather, it's supposed to rain between 6 and 8, and that's trick-or-treat time here. So, yeah. But today, it's just kind of a normal day, plus some little fun Halloween things. Once I get done with this work, I'm going to get into more of the fun Halloween things. I was trying to show you what it looked like outside when Nugget decided to climb the window. So, yeah, like it was warm enough for us to have the windows open. But Nugget decided he had to climb the screen. So, yeah, either way, we got a funky little shot. But that's what it looks like outside. It was just so, it was something out of a movie, and I loved it. Okay, so I added this sign. This sign typically sits in the house by the door, but for Halloween I bring it outside. And it is lit up, but you can't really tell right now because it's still daylight outside. Here, let me back up. That's the decorations. And then I added pumpkins I carved yesterday to the front. And there's space for if they bring the boys' pumpkins as well. I've already shown this today, but I swear, the weather is perfect for Halloween. I'm going to try and show you how, or the wind's blowing, maybe you might be able to see it. But it did rain a little bit, but it hasn't rained since. It looks like it's going to rain again. As long as it can look like this all of trick or treat, but I don't want it to rain, even though I've trick or treated in the rain before. One year it snowed. Actually, there have been a couple years that it snowed while we were out trick or treating. So, yeah, but it just looks like a full-on Halloween movie, and I'm loving it. It started to rain not long after I took that clip, so I wanted to show you the rain. You couldn't really see it, but it was pouring. But you could see it on the glass, and then you can kind of see it a little bit coming down, but it was absolutely pouring. And it ended up pouring on and off throughout the rest of the night. So I've kind of showed you a few clips here and there of what I've done today, but now that I'm done with like all the stuff like I actually have to do, like for work, like or like I'm self-employed, so I do a bunch of random stuff all day. But yeah, now that I'm finished with that, now we can actually get into like spooky and like Halloween fun. we have to go get Halloween candy. My mom was gonna get it last night and saw the price on it and went, no, I'll go somewhere else. So we've got to go pick up Halloween candy. Got to pick up an ingredient for the Halloween dinner I'm making tonight, and we'll get into this spooky Halloween night. Okay, so candy time. We got Snickers, cookies and cream fangs. Cookies and cream are my favorite candy bar. I don't know why. And then we got the white chocolate mix. And we got this bowl from Dollar Tree last year, but it was time to get all the candy in the bags. Or in the bowl. Does anybody else do that? They pick, after they fill up the bowl, they pick out what they want to keep for themselves. I don't really care. Like, a candy bar or two here and there, fine, but I'm just not a big candy person. Like, I have my favorites and I'll eat those, but other than that, I'm not going to go through and pick out a ton of Halloween candy out of the bowl to save for myself. I don't know, what kind of person are you? Do you pick out candy that you want to keep? Or do you just give everything to trick-or-treaters? So it might be Halloween, but I'm still going to do my workout, or still do a workout. Today was supposed to be a cardio day, and I'm not doing a full-out cardio on Halloween. So I'm going to do like a yoga, Pilates kind of workout, and I'm going to wear my last pair of Halloween leggings. I wear Halloween leggings to work out in all month, but I saved my Happy Halloween ones specifically for Halloween. So I'm going to get changed into that, and then we'll see what I think I'm going to start on dinner after that. That way I can eat something before I go out. Okay, so I was starting on dinner at this point. The first thing I had to do was make the pizza crust. And I was doubling the recipe, so I will leave the recipe down below that I followed, but I would mention that you probably do need to double it if you are going to make these, especially if you make them in the skull pan like I ended up doing, because that's what I'm making. I'm like making skull pizza bombs. That's basically what they were. And you can do just regular pizza bombs if you want, but I had a skull pan and I wanted to use that. So that's what I was doing. First thing first though, I had to make the pizza crust. So I walked away to help clean up a little bit before trick-or-treaters and all that stuff, and that gave time for the yeast to wake up, and then I finished up my pizza crust. And after I finish up making my pizza crust, because I have to let it set and rise for a little bit, I'm going to go put on my Halloween costume. Okay, so costume time. And in the video I posted yesterday, I was planning on being a pumpkin. And then with the weather and just what it looked like outside, it just kept giving me Hocus Pocus vibes. So I ended up deciding, you know what, last minute, I'm going to be a witch. I still wore my pumpkin shirt. I threw a blue jean jacket on over it while we were trick-or-treating. I wish I would have got a picture of that with the blue jean jacket on, but I didn't. And then I never really got a full body shot of my costume either. But that is perfectly okay. But I bought two things for this costume. The tights and the witch hat. Everything else I had. I had the tutu from last year for my 30th birthday pictures. And I've had the shirt for a couple years, but yeah. But I also ended up having time to do my makeup in between the costume. In between putting on my costume and making dinner. So after I did my makeup, I went in to the kitchen and I finished making dinner. And this was the hardest part about this recipe, was just trying to push the dough into these skulls and get them right, because they had every little detail, and I didn't have any clue how much dough to use. And yeah, so this ended up being an experiment for me as well. And like I said, I think I'm going to work on this dinner idea, and next year, closer to Halloween, I will post a Halloween dinner idea video, which I did not do this year, and this will be one of the dinners, and I'll slow it down and show you how to actually do it. I was in a rush this night. It was 5:15, trick-or-treating started at 6, and I wanted to be able to eat before I went out trick-or-treating. Did that happen? No. Because it took me so long to get these made, and then it took at least 35 minutes for them to bake. So yeah, but either way, they turned out great. And well, they turned out good. They didn't turn out great. I think they needed more filming, so yeah. But after I got the pizzas in the oven, I did want to pull out the cookies I made the day before and place them on this coffin charcuterie board. I got this year from Etsy, and I think this might have been my favorite and probably best purchase I made this year. So, yeah. And I was gonna do some of the make some of the cookies I made in my dessert video. And I didn't end up doing that, but we ended up having more than enough, and I ended up being able to send home some with my grandpa, because he's the one who brought the boys up to my house to go trick-or-treating up here. Because you can trick-or-treat at his house, but there's maybe 4 houses, and when I was a kid, that's where we used to go, and there were 50. So, things have changed, but they got to come up here to where I live, and they got a ton of candy, so that's all that matters. Okay, so costume time. This is what I looked like with just the witch hat and the makeup. Then my brother was Abraham drinking, and he made a beer can top hat. It was hilarious. And he did 4 cases of 7 beers ago on the back of his shirt. And I was trying to be funny, so I was trying to show my butt, but the tutu was so big you couldn't see it. That's the boys' costumes. And for some reason, Isaiah had to drag his bag everywhere, and he kept dragging it once he got in the house too. And then my parents' costumes. So, and then finally, after we got back from trick or treating, I popped these out, and we actually were able to eat. And I did want to show you what it looks like when it pulls apart. And it does kind of string out, but not like I had planned. But I ended up cutting mine into pieces. I think we all ended up cutting ours into pieces and topping them with more pizza sauce. But either way, they turned out good. So, yeah. So Halloween is coming to a close. It's 8:20. I'm gonna go. I'm in my PJs, so I'm gonna go take off my makeup and go watch a scary movie and probably eat my weight in candy we have left over and the Halloween cookies I made, and that'll be my night. I took the kids trick or treating while my brother handed out candy, and the people who take videos and pictures of their kids trick-or-treating, how do you do it? Like, I'm not capable of that. But with those two, you have to be on them every second. So, yeah. But both of their bags were pretty much full. And the dinner turned out good. I think I'm going to work on it a little bit more, and I'll redo it next year, but it worked. It was good, but it needed more filling, so yeah. Okay, so we watched your movie. Got most of the stuff cleaned up from tonight. I'm gonna do a massive clean and all that stuff with me tomorrow. But that's going to be in a separate video. So I hope you enjoyed my Halloween routine. If you are like, I guess it's not really a routine, it's more like my Halloween vlog. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you've not done so already, hit the red subscribe button down below. I hope everybody had a happy Halloween, and I will see you tomorrow for my next video. Or no, I won't see you. I will see you Monday for my next video, and I will be back on my regular schedule. So, bye-bye.